Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. It's been a minute, but I am back. And today I have for you this kind of renovation of this bar that came with Get Famous. So this is originally the Orchid A Go Go kind of a lounge that's in Del Sol Valley. And when I first saw this venue, I knew in my heart it was destined to be a karaoke bar. So that's what I'm turning it into here. I made the bar area bigger, and I created all these like private karaoke rooms, and there's a VIP lounge for the celebrities to hang out in. So I just felt like this was a much better use of this space and something a little bit different to have. I am kind of basing this off of some of the karaoke bars that I go to here in the city. There are some where it's only private rooms, and there are some where it's only like out in the open, and then there's some that are a mix, and I thought that mix was a good thing to have here. So this is just kind of the footage of me redoing the whole interior. I did not change the outside at all. I didn't even really change the inside too much, except for like adding some walls here and there, and of course the whole layout. So where I've been for the past like 4 months, I started this channel because I really wanted to connect with the rest of the Sims community. I've been playing games in the Sims franchise literally since they came out, and for a long time I felt like it was just kind of a thing that was weird that I did. I don't know if any of you can relate to this, but especially like earlier on with the earlier versions of the game, I didn't really have like access to the internet with like forums and stuff to talk about it. Like I didn't even know where to find it. It was just kind of like me and my brother chilling, playing it together and just having fun. But no one I knew at school, like none of my friends really played it. So I don't know, I felt like it was just kind of like this weird game that I did. But now, especially with like the boom of social media and everything since The Sims 3, and especially now with The Sims 4, I know that like it's not just me that plays this game, and I love to like kind of connect with this huge community and see what other people are doing, and it's just a way for me to really share this things that I do in this game that I really love so much. However, I started this channel and I was like, yeah, I can totally do this. Like I play Sims all the time anyway, so I just like screen record it and I'll just like upload it. Not that easy. Basically, I have tried to kind of keep some sort of like, not even a schedule, but I kind of had a plan. I was like, oh, let me like record a bunch of things all at once and then I'll like edit them and schedule them. That did not happen. I have pretty poor self-discipline when it comes to that, and this YouTube channel has gone through a few iterations before I decided to turn it into a Sims channel, and I never really got very far with any like strict upload schedule. I'd never have more than a few videos before it would just kind of like go dark, because I would just be doing other things and just kind of forget about it. I didn't forget about this channel necessarily, but I do, especially in this new year, want to be more active and consistent. This year, well, it's only been a month into 2019, but the past couple months have been kind of rough for me. I went through some like turbulence as far as like my job situation. My job has been pretty stressful, so I was working a lot, didn't really have a lot of time, and plus when it comes to like once like the summer is over, and of course I started this over the summer when I had a lot more free time, I tend to be gone a lot. I tend to go away like to visit family, pretty much from like October straight through to New Year's. Like I'm either visiting family just to visit, or it's Thanksgiving, or it's Christmas, and a lot of these things just got in the way. And also, I have like barely any energy to be a normal functioning human on a daily basis. So doing this like kind of extra thing of like not even just like playing Sims for me to play and have fun, but the extra work of recording it and then editing and doing voiceovers and getting it uploaded and writing descriptions. And it seems like a bunch of little things that are easy to do, and in some ways they are, but on the other hand, like in my brain, I've just kind of like created this gigantic, like impossible task out of it all. And I really do want to get back in the swing of things, because I've really been enjoying sharing my creations with people on the gallery and just kind of being on Twitter here and there. Having issues with Twitter in general, just like the app itself. So unfortunately, I haven't been on there too much, but I love seeing just how many people there are out here. Like, I'm not the only person that like plays this game where I just like create all these little people and like control their lives. So anyway, that's where I've been. I'm not gonna make any like promises because that's usually where I start to falter. I'll try to have these like really big grand goals and schemes, but in general I do want to be more active, and I think doing these kinds of things, like uploading these kinds of videos, will help. So basically what I'm doing with this venue in general, by turning it into something new, that it's something that I do in my game a lot, because it turns venues into places that I want to visit with my Sims. I've done this before with like, I've converted the Blue Velvet Lounge in Willow Creek into a restaurant. I'll like update some of the parks. Like, it generally just happens when we get like new expansion packs and new features. I want to add things into some of the previous venues that we've had with the community lots, so that it can just kind of feel more full and complete. So like I'll have, you know, like I'm putting a karaoke bar in Del Sol Valley, because I feel like this is really a place where a karaoke bar belongs. And also I'll convert, like, you name it, I've probably converted it before. I like to turn places into restaurants, especially so that there's places for my Sims to go. And I really enjoy doing that. I've been adding swing sets into all the parks since we got them with seasons. It can be little things like that, or it can be these kind of bigger total indoor renovations. And the reason I don't just like bulldoze the lot and build something new is because I really want to keep, first of all, I don't always like hate the look of it. I quite like it actually, and I really want to keep kind of that like outside vibe, because it fits into the world. It was made to fit into that world, and I want it to still feel like it fits. But, you know, just like give it a little bit of a different feature. So anyway, that's what I'm doing here. I put it on the gallery, and I created this kind of like name for it. And I don't know if it's like the greatest. I might change it. But right now I'm calling this like a facelift, which doesn't really make sense because I didn't do anything to the outside. But that's what this is on the gallery as. And I also have kind of edited the park that comes in Willow Creek, and that is called a facelift as well. So there will be links in the description with the hashtags that I used as well. Of course, I have to like write all these things down. But anyway, to what really matters, what's actually physically going on in this build. So while I've been rambling on, you've been seeing, for the most part, me like laying out and constructing the like private rooms. I used those like siren lights that we got in Get Famous to kind of color code the different rooms. So downstairs there's a blue room, upstairs there's a red room, and then there's an orange, a green, and the last longer one upstairs is supposed to be purple. The only thing I forgot to do before I uploaded this on the gallery was like go into live mode and change the color of that light to be purple instead of being blue like it is now. But you know, you get the idea. So that way it kind of gives them a little bit of a different feel, even though they're all essentially the same thing, just like rooms with booths and the karaoke machine, if you don't feel like or feel confident enough to sing in front of the whole crowd. And I'm also constructing like a little VIP area downstairs, because I thought it was a nice touch to have that sort of thing, but I just wasn't a fan of the way it was laid out on the upper floor, so I moved it to the ground floor, and it's mostly closed off, but then they can kind of see like the big karaoke machine, so it kind of gives like your Sims a way to feel like they're performing for the stars. And for the most part, otherwise, I just kind of, you know, threw in a couple more details, like more places to sit, like bar stools and tables, and I put in some dance floors so that people can dance, and just generally like kept the vibe, but, you know, molded it more into something that I would want to visit with my Sims. So yeah, that's the build. Enjoy the rest of the footage. I tried to cut out any weird pauses where I could, but if there are any left in here, I do apologize. But please let me know your thoughts in the comments. I would love to upload more videos like this because, like I said, this is something I do in my game anyway. I just kind of like go in and change up some of the community lots. So if you want to see more of this, please let me know. Let me know if there's anything else that you would like to see. I really do want to do a Let's Play, but I don't know, I'm kind of hesitant, so I feel like they're hard to plan. But let me know your thoughts, like I said. Be sure to check the description, like I said, for the link to the gallery, and thanks for watching. Be sure you like and subscribe if you're so inclined, and I will see you soon. I promise.